Hi everyone, and today's just another video of what I'm doing around the yard. This is the back side of our house where we try to have this wind break. And if you remember last year, I found this water source which turned out to be not a natural spring like I thought, but a leaking pipe from our well and a crushed pipe that caused backed up water to come through some sort of old pipe. Anyway, so it was my folly to dig this back. Digging it back weakened the roots of this tree, which made the tree just blow over in a high wind. So we are actually going to try to save this tree. I guess that's about 15, maybe 20 feet at the peak there. And it's so hard to record outside, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to get the quad, we're going to get a come along, we're going to get some ropes and some other stuff. I don't know what all they're going to do, but only one of our sons is able to come help today. My daughter's here to watch, my grandson's here to throw sticks at us, and I guess I'm here to record. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Alrighty, and here we are. We're done. We did it. Yeah, crock of crap. That's the wrong tree. Excuse me. I think I inhaled the pollen. So right here, we have it halfway up, and my son and a ladder are under there holding it up. Wow. Someone else went to get a rope and the quad, which probably should have been gotten before this. Excuse me. Okay, we're getting ready for the action shot here. Okay, calm down. So, got the quad. It's wired up, and they're not wired up, pulleyed. Those straps are on the quad. We're getting ready to pull the quad forward to try to pull the tree up. I think it's going to break branches off, but this isn't my job. So I'm just the videographer. Oh, it might be working. Oh, that quad does not have enough power. I think we're going to lose a lot of branches, and I feel like the tie-down straps need to be up higher. Yeah, see, that didn't work at all. Alright, so this is, oh, the wrong tree. This tree, we had a piece of wood on to keep it from falling this way to my right, and so we pushed it too far, and then it went to the left, probably because, you know, I tried to dig a spring, which wasn't a spring. So what we did is they took away the... You're gonna have to watch that he doesn't overpull it. Roger. We took away the quad, brought the truck, and here we go. Oh. Well, that was the strap ratcheting. Liz, you want to do this, and I'll do that. I'll go over there, or keep going. It's good. Ho, ho. Okay, now it's going to need stood up to the right.
We're gonna have to go that way.
Yes, that's what I said. So this is where we're at. Let me get around the other side.
How do we?
Yeah, we got to get another ratchet strap and another truck and pull it that way. Yeah, because if we take that tension off, it's gonna fall. Oh, okay, let's see. So it's gonna have to definitely come up, and this one is going to be in the way. This one. Wonder if we should have done the other smaller one first.
Hold on. Probably gotta put it under my arm. Hold on, I'm gonna go under everything.
See? So now we had to go get the other truck, which somebody said... You right? Somebody said they wouldn't fit back here. Right, Liz? They said they wouldn't fit here. What'd you say? Yeah, she won't repeat it. My daughter said anything will fit anywhere if you run over everything in your way. And I swear I did not run anything over to get these trucks back here. So we still have this one holding the tension there. And then they decided to go ahead and work on the smaller one to move it up out of the way. And then I'm pretty sure we're going to get another tie-down strap, strap it onto there, pull that tree up and away, and leave the trucks here forever until the roots grow back into the ground. Is that the plan? Okay. We do. Yes, we do. While they're gathering materials, I wanted to show you this other tree. This one here died, or kind of died, and kind of just fell over onto that tree there at the top. And it's only caught in its branches. So we're still debating whether to get a professional in to remove that. In our youth, it's something we would have just tackled, we would have just done, but you know, as you get older you realize you have more limitations than you ever thought you would, and so that's what's going on there. Don't let trees get like this. I mean, somebody at some time might have thought, oh, okay, I don't care, that tree is the property line, it's there, I don't use that section of property, but it's close to the road, close to the house. If it fell the wrong way, it would have hit the house. So get trees out while they're young and you don't have these issues here. That's going to be a nightmare. So we have our ladder holding up that part of the tree. This tree is almost standing straight up and down now. He's pounding in a T-post over there. So all this is dead from the tree laying over for over a month. Remember, it fell this way towards where the camera's at, but it also needs pulled to the left as that one does. Also, don't go digging for a spring through tree roots and expect the tree to survive and not fall with half of its root ball exposed like I did. Sorry, Sam. This project is all my fault. So that hook right there was wrapped around a branch. Go ahead and to the other side, wrapped around the whole group of branches and hooked onto the tie-down strap, and it slipped off while they started to pull. So we had to back up the truck, leave this truck holding this end of the tree, and now we're waiting to hook this back up to the other truck to pull the tree in the right direction. Not, I mean, right as opposed to left, not right as opposed to wrong. Okay, we're gonna give it some gas. That's been fixed, and let's see what happens. And I'm backing up, and okay, they stopped again, so let's see. I'll pause you a little bit. Okay, here we go again. Slowly. I hear cracking. That's sad. Oh geez. Here we go.
How far are we going?
Tilt straight up.
A little more, a little more. Hey, wait. You might want to look at it. I don't know where we're going.
Okay, the boss has to get out of the truck and come look.
If you keep pulling, I think you're going to tip.
It
It
kind of looks like the stem or the trunk of the tree is growing that way.
I think we're going to move the ladder, actually.
I don't know about this. Let's see how this is going to go.
As long as you're sure.
So the idea here is to put a T-post in here and put another tie-down strap around it just to keep the tree from going totally over when they pull it the other way. What'd you say? Uh-huh, sure. This poor tree's already got so many nicks on it.
Figures my big sledges over there.
Of course. Everything you need is never where you need it.
Yeah, this will pull you down. You just gotta.
You're so strong.
Yeah, that's what makes Superman so strong.
Okay, let's see how we're going.
Sunlight.
What did you say? What are you talking about? I said, Do you want me to move the black truck forward? Isn't that what I said? Forward? Forward. Furred. Furred. How's furred? Furred works. Okay.
Michael.
I'll pause this.
Sam. You. You on that side.
Ouch. And I wasn't prepared, guys. And he started pulling on the tree. Okay, so he pulled forward on the black truck. If you can see, let me see if I can zoom in. The trunk is to the left. It wasn't like that when it was growing. And although the tree looks like it's standing up straight now, it actually isn't, because these branches on the left side are totally relaxed because that's the way they were laying, and these branches on the right side are still kind of straight up and down because that's the way they were laying when the tree was fallen over to the right. So even though it still looks like it's pointing straight up, and it is kind of, we've got to get that trunk straighter. Be back, guys. I know, I'll quit saying be back, guys, because I'm going to put all these videos together and you get to look at it all at once. And we're back moving again. Let's just zoom out here. That's the truck. The white truck is what's moving now. It's going the wrong way, I think. Too much to the right. It needs to come straight down the hill. But remember, like I said, this is not my job. I mean, I think it needs to shift. The root ball needs to be shifted under the tree. That's the issue. Okay, so what they determined was that because it was laying down and it's difficult, they're not going to be able to pivot the root ball back under the tree, because when they were pulling, the roots started cracking, and if they crack the roots, the tree's done if they crack any more roots. So the tree has to stay like that with the trunk a little bit like to the left, crooked. Those top branches on the right will relax and come down. But what I'm not sure about this now is that if this tree does show any more weakness, it's gonna fall again. And if it's a bigger tree, it may do some damage to the house. So we're gonna have to keep watching this tree and you know, I don't know. I gotta go look for some more tie-down straps. We're staying, and I have decided this is the best view we're getting because I'm not getting up again. I found a spot in the shade underneath this, whatever this tree is. And every time I start to do something, like my daughter told me I need to start trimming some limbs off that tree to balance it out, so I went and got the pruners and started pruning it, and then everybody yelled at me because I shouldn't be doing that right now. So I said, okay, fine. Always nice to have people just do the work, so do the work then. Sam and I agreed a long time ago we're both in charge. Sam and I. Really? Did he just correct me the wrong way? Sam and I agreed a long time ago that we both are in charge type of people and we can't work together. Does that make sense? Okay, yet we worked together for years at work.
Well, because he was in charge.
No, he wasn't. The engineer is not in charge. No. No. Hey, Sam.
Yeah.
Who's in charge of the train?
Me.
No. Who's in charge of running the train?
Me.
Who's in charge of the train?
Me.
Bullshit. I mean, bull. The conductor's in charge of the train.
Engineer in charge.
Okay, I had to pause that just to school him on how wrong he was. But anyway, so they're pretty much done. Thanks for putting up with my ramblings, and I will probably throw another video on the end after the trucks are put away and they've made all their final adjustments and left. And then maybe we'll do a check-in in a few months to see if we were able to truly salvage these trees. All right. So we're going to walk over to the trees now that everything's put away, and I'm going to show you how they turned out. These are the ones we just planted last year, and this second one here, Mamma Mia, the deer really liked it. With this sunshine, I'm sorry, it's really hard to tell while I'm recording. And look, from the wind blowing, I guess it just blew that branch way up there. I don't know. That's a nice one. Got these at Lowe's. It's generally where we get our trees. I like that they have that 1-year guarantee. So that's a Leyland Cypress. What did we pay for that? $22. Wasn't bad because it was, that was just last year. So sometimes they get them in for stupid prices. Other times they get them in good prices. So that must be these are our other, that would be a Leyland Cypress. And I think this is an Irish Eyes Leyland Cypress. And that must be the arborvitae. But anyway, these are the trees. Stood this one back up. They might be growing too much together, but then again, that might support one another. Then again, that might hurt one another. So let me see if I can step back to get a better view. Yeah, these are behind our house to try to give us a windbreak. And I put those two close together, so when we planted the next one, I said, hey, you know what, we need to keep it further apart. And well, it's just a little too far apart, so we got that big gap. So what I started to do right there was put in a second row, and he just didn't survive. The strawberries I planted around it are surviving though. So I'm actually going to get another tree and put it right in this area. I'll probably just start with a larger one. So, you know, something that small just really isn't going to work. So that's it. And our project is done for the day, except, you know, we won't know for a few months whether it worked or not. Maybe even a few years, who knows. Let me know if something like this has ever worked for you, or if you tried it and it failed. Appreciate the heads up. Maybe I can know what to expect. Oh, but check the tip out. It's not straight up anymore, but you know, maybe it'll change direction. Who knows? Okay, be blessed, everyone. Okay, and here it is. 3 months later. These are the trees that we worked on. This one on the left here is the one that was leaning too far over to the right, and it still is. So we should probably be ratcheting the top over some more, maybe. And this tree here, which is now on the left because I walked to the other side, with all the ratchet straps still on it, is the one that had totally fallen and that we pulled up in the first part of this video. So 3 months later. And right here we had a trailer parked here full of dirt so that we could put dirt in the hole after it was filled up. And we overfilled a little bit of it, and we're not totally done. We need some more dirt. But you can see all these little dead areas. These are from branches that just had too much stress, and hopefully it's not the entire tree dying. See there, the skin came off there and there. So I probably should come out here and prune a lot of this. We haven't had a lot of rain, but the tree doesn't seem to have appeared to have suffered from lack of water. So I'm hoping that it still has enough roots attached to keep it healthy and strong for the winter. And if you recall, this was totally, all this grass was gone because the tree laid here. So now that is, grass has all grown back, and we didn't plant seeds, so it's probably mostly crabgrass. But there it is. Standing the tree up with, even though it had half of its root ball exposed, worked. And in here, you can see how a lot of it is still growing sideways, or is sideways. Maybe it should be moved up some more. And here's the old tag. Oh my gosh, look. The tag right there grew, the tree grew over the tag. Oh my. Oh, so that was our Irish Eyes Cypress. We paid $20 for this tree, and it's been here. I'll just leave it there. It's been here quite some time. I don't know if this is damage that's recoverable or not. But look at that trunk, how it seems to grow out to the side mostly. But, well, there's no changing that now. But there it is. Oh, this tree smells so good. It actually did very well. So you can save a tree. I like that one too. Maybe I shouldn't have planted them so close to the house. They're only about 12 feet off the house, but they should be fine. Alrighty.